Hello, good morning, all of you. Welcome to Lakshya Academy. This is the part 12 of chemical coordination and integration. In this part, we are going to learn remaining part of the thyroid gland and also, if possible, parathyroid gland also. The overactivity of the thyroid or cancer of thyroid gland or development nodules of the thyroid leads to hyperthyroidism. One is overactivity of the thyroid gland when thyroid gland produces more hormones than required. Overactivity. Okay, overactivity of the thyroid gland and cancer of thyroid gland and development of nodules of the thyroid gland, it leads to hyperthyroidism. Okay, that means here, what are the things here? First one is overactivity. Overactivity of the thyroid gland. Next one, cancer of the thyroid gland. Cancer of thyroid. Third one, development of nodules. Development of nodules. Okay, these three, because of these three, what is happening here? There is overproduction of thyroxine, that is called hyperthyroidism. That means overproduction of thyroid hormones takes place in adults. Okay, because of these three, thyroxine levels will be more than normal. In adults, abnormal growth cause a disease called exophthalmic goiter. In adult, abnormal growth causes a disease called exophthalmic goiter. Okay, observe here. It is also called Graves' disease. Very important one. Graves' disease is a common cause of hyperthyroidism. Okay, I told you that in the previous slide. Excess production of thyroxine. An overproduction of thyroid hormone which causes the enlargement of the thyroid. Okay, enlargement of thyroid and other symptoms such as exophthalmos. Ophthalmont, that means what do we call the eye doctor? Eye ophthalmologist. Exophthalmos, that means eyeballs protrude out. Okay, bulging eyeballs, protrusion of eyeballs, and these people cannot tolerate heat intolerance and anxiety. Okay, you can see here, this is the normal thyroid gland. Here thyroid, this is the normal size of the thyroid gland. This is a one lobe, this is the another lobe. The two lobes are connected by isthmus, and this thyroid gland, okay, it present at the junction of trachea and larynx. Okay, next, this is the when the thyroid gland size increases, enlarged thyroid gland, which causes exophthalmosis. Very important, otherwise called Graves' disease. It is one of the autoimmune diseases. Hmm. Which is characterized by protruded eyeballs, bulged eyeballs. Hyperthyroidism also affects the physiology of the body. BMR also, basal metabolic rate, also increases. An supply of iodine in the diet. Inadequate supply of iodine in the diet results in hypothyroidism. Here this is hyper. Here underproduction of thyroxine hormone and enlargement of thyroid gland. Thyroid gland enlarges here also. This condition is called simple goiter. What do we call it? Simple goiter. Come to the next one. In the previous slide, we covered two things here. One is exophthalmic goiter. This is a simple goiter. Both are different. It is because of hyperthyroidism. It is also called as Graves disease. This is simple goiter. Okay, because of inadequate supply of iodine in the diet, that would result in hypothyroidism and enlargement of the thyroid gland. The next one, during pregnancy due to hypothyroidism. When a woman is pregnant, if thyroxine hormones are low, okay, if the thyroid gland produces less amount of hormone than the normal requirements, there will be a defective development of the growth of the baby, leads to a disorder called cretinism. What do we call that? Cretinism. Okay, we discussed that part earlier. Okay, physical and mental growth gets severely stunted, and this child is called thyroid dwarf. Physical, physical as well as mental growth gets severely stunted, and due to untreated congenital hypothyroidism, deficiency of thyroid hormones by birth, stunted growth, mental retardation, low IQ, intelligence quotient, deafness, mutism are the characteristic features of this disease. Okay, this is during pregnancy. In adult women, hypothyroidism may cause irregular menstrual cycles. Irregular menstrual cycles can take place. In adults, hypothyroidism results in a condition called, in adults, okay, in adult women, hypothyroidism may cause irregular menstrual cycles do not take place properly. Hypothyroidism results in a condition called myxedema. Myxedema, accumulation of water, edema. Lethargy, mental impairment. The symptoms of myxedema. Okay, you can see slide here. Myxedema, or it is otherwise called Gall's disease. What is that? Gall's disease basically confirmed just by the clinical features of this disease, which is the expressionless face, swelling, alopecia, lack of hair, and loss of nails, along with the hardening of the skin. Okay, these are the symptoms of that myxedema. Lethargy, mental impairment, intolerance to the cold, puffiness of the face, dry skin are some of the symptoms of myxedema. This is a goiter and this is cretinism. This is the exophthalmic goiter. Okay, earlier we discussed the difference between dwarfism, pituitary dwarfism, and this is a thyroid dwarfism. Here low IQ, here IQ is normal. Okay, this is about pituitary hormones. Hypersecretion of growth hormone. Growth hormone is one of the pituitary hormone, which is otherwise called somatotrophin. Before puberty, hypersecretion of growth stimulating hormone somatotrophin before puberty, and completion of ossification leads to abnormality called gigantism. This is overgrowth of the skeleton results in abnormal height of the person affected. Hypersecretion of this hormone in adults results in acromegaly. You learned 2 marks also, very important one. This is characterized by enlargement of bones of the jaw, hands and enlargement of hands and feet, thickened nose, thickened lips, thickened eyelids, and wide fingertips, and gorilla-like appearance of the person affected. Okay, those are the symptoms of acromegaly, which is very important one. Hyposecretion of growth hormone during childhood retards growth, stops growth, and results in pituitary dwarf, otherwise called midget. This is a new word, it is not given in NCERT. Okay, pituitary dwarf is also called midget. pituitary dwarfism. That's about thyroid gland. Okay, in the next part, okay, I will cover the parathyroid gland.